How are you? How are you really doing? Think about it. Don't give the quick answer we all give when someone on the street or in our office says, "How you doing?" "Great, I'm doing great." You can tell them that, but don't tell yourself that. Think about it. How are you really doing? How am I really doing? I'm managing. It's a good struggle. It's a good fight, and I'm making it. But I want to be better. You've heard me say on this video series, I'm tired of hanging in there. I'm tired of the attitude of, well, I'm surviving. It's time to climb, and I feel like I am. It's hard, but I'm doing it, and I hope you are too. And I think ultimately what bridges to your best, what I'm trying to do in my life, this effort that's scary and hard, is I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to help other people grow. So I'm going to say something that I want you to really think about. Maybe I guess it's a question. Can you grow? Is there growth without uncertainty, risk, and maybe a little bit of fear? Think about that. I think the answer is no. We don't grow unless there's pain. And you can take farming analogies and bodybuilding analogies, and that's pretty clear to see. But emotionally, mentally, intellectually, how do we grow unless there's resistance? And I think the resistance comes in the form of the fear, the skittishness, the anxiety we might feel when things are uncertain. Yeah, we all want certainty. I want to know I'm going to make money next month. I want to know how much it's going to be, how many groceries I can buy, that my rent will be paid, and I'm going to have $1,000 left over to put towards my savings to go to Jamaica next month. But I don't know that. If you do, good for you. That's awesome. But I bet you there's other things in your life that are uncertain. Your relationship, how's that going to work out? Your kids, how are they going to really do? How long are you going to live? How long is your health going to last? We all have those things. And the thing we have to be careful of and aware of, and I'm sure you are, is letting that uncertainty creep into our heart and our mind, which affects how we act or don't act, and holds us back. It keeps us from that growth. And the bottom line is, someone just shared with me this great little cartoon that I'll try and help you visualize it. So imagine growth as a person, as a boss, as kind of a badass boss, okay? That I'm growing and we're going to move forward, and all kinds of positivity. And he calls his employee Comfort in. He says, "Hey, Comfort, come into my office." Comfort's a little bit like, "What's going on? I'm uncomfortable." He sits down in front of the big boss, Growth. And Growth kind of crosses his arms like guy, and he says, "You know what, Comfort? This just isn't going to work out. There's no room for you on this growth train, on this I'm going to be awesome train. You're going to have to step aside, get off the train, get out of my company, get out of my sight, because the only way I can move forward is to be uncomfortable. Don't go crazy. Don't go jump off don't go jump off a high ledge without knowing more or less where you're going to land. But don't be afraid to jump." The best stuff in life, and I know this from personal experience, both having accomplished it and having missed out on it, the best stuff in life comes when we grow. And when we grow, it's by taking one step forward, half a step, I don't care, but one step forward towards overcoming fear and anxiety, and moving towards that thing that your heart and your soul knows better than anybody what it wants, and moving towards that thing. Not necessarily fearlessly, but just moving. Feel the fear, that's okay, it's part of life, but move. That's what it comes down to. And I promise you, if that thing is right, it's something that you know in your soul is right for you, you'll be so happy you moved forward and that you overcame the fear that we all feel and did something anyway. I hope you find that thing today and that you go get it. I'm going to do my best to do that. See ya.